Throughout her husband's term in office, Samantha Cameron kept a regular diary, which only lapsed after an unwelcome referendum result made running away the only honourable course. Now, however, the revival of David Cameron's political ambition finds her making this unexpected new entry. Well, Mummy was not best pleased. Mummy's like, no, what makes Dave even think he could go back? It's not just the dreadful people. Everyone knows the Johnsons were literally starving until he got his telegraph column back. What about poor Elwyn's school? And don't tell me Dave will have to give up shooting and take up religion again. It seems such a waste of his talents. I'm like, well, he needs something. We all agreed Nancy could move her hedge fund into the shepherd's hut as soon she'd finished Dave's book, but he won't come out. Yes, trust me, Dave desperately needs another challenge. He has not been this bored shitless since he finished Angry Birds, and that was when he still had Libya to keep him amused. We've even bought Dave a globe. You should have seen his face when he found out that Libya isn't landlocked. Mummy goes all silent. So I'm like, okay, I know politics is not really on trend RN, but it can be totally addictive, not Candy Crush addictive, OBVS, but Dave's like, once you get all the way to holding a referendum level, even if it all crashes without being remotely your fault, you still crave that dopamine hit. Yes, I know, he talked about being a brain surgeon. Mummy's like, he said he thought he'd be good at it. I'm like, yeah, but now he thinks saving lives would bore him shitless too. Mummy's like, lead violinist. Me, same. Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police. Me, same. Archbishop of York. I'm like, same, plus he's ruled out abroad. I'm not saying he wouldn't be majorly good at them. Mummy's like, why can't he just find a little newspaper like the Osborne Boy? Or what is it young Clegg's doing? What a towering shame Mr. Zuckerberg didn't think of Dave. Or you could talk to the Murdochs. Ghastly, I know, but so are the Govies, and you used to adore them. Same with Hilto, that Craig whatever, the Johnsons, that little Rebecca Dave had such a crush on. Wasn't there a Freud? And who was that priceless Australian Dave knighted? Mr. Cobber? Even the Philip Greens I seem to remember. Goodness, what people. Oh, how awful of me. Am I being tactless? I tell Mummy it's not just Dave. Oik always pretends he loves journalism, except for the crap pay and taking Mr. Lebedev's suits to the cleaners, but he never stops going on about Teresa's mutilated body. Last time he brought a little diagram, lol, a pause. He will not rest until she is buried under the Downing Street gents. I mean only when he's Prime Minister. Oh, BBS. Honestly, they're both so excited for being back in office. Well, Mummy was incredibly kind to offer to put Dave in festive tableware, but like I said to Nancy, what if the hours clashed with his tennis, or stocking, or a holiday? Or lunch, or a wedding, or a country supper, or a music festival, or an urgent binge-watching delivery? Because poor Dave has to chillax occasionally, though not at home, please God. That was when Nancy went comment mother, no, look at me, I've found the perfect way to get him out of the house. I'm like, OMG trembles, do not even think about sending me his resume, hasn't he done enough damage? Do you have any idea what Brexit has done to cheesecloth prices? So she's like, chill, Mum, where did they still employ Etonians? No, outside the theater, even disgraced ones, with no recorded skills and a history of total irresponsibility. Yas, I'm putting Dad in the Foreign Office. So then we're hammering on the hut. Dave's like, go away, I'm self-caring. Nancy's like, open the door before I kick it in. Then I pause, killing Eve EP2, his fave. Nancy's like, put the glass down. Dude, I'm making you an elder statesman. I'm like, oh my Gucci'ness babes. It will be totally like when John Galliano came back and Anna Wintour like, reached out to him. I mean so totes humbling and emish. Nancy's like, Earth to Mother, major difference. Galliano said sorry, how about it Dad? Dave's like, never, I'm moving into particle physics, I think I'd be good at it. I go, but Mummy doesn't know anyone at CERN. Nancy's like, I will say this once only, Dad, want to know how your book ends? He's like, excited face how? She's like, this. Put on your statesman face. Catherine Bennett is an Observer columnist.